Hello and welcome to Zuechel.tv. Today I really just wanted to share with you something that the Lord yesterday gave really on my heart when I was praying. You know, sometimes, for me especially, I come to this place where I'm just overwhelmed with all those things that the Lord is doing. Like, I see a lot of miracles, or the Lord is moving at this place and doing that, and all those things that are so beautiful that He is just doing in my life. And then I just suddenly, sometimes in prayer, I come to this moment where I'm just like, Lord, I'm not worth it. Lord, I'm not worth it. I'm not worthy. I'm not worthy that you have chosen to move through my life like this. I mean, I'm not worthy to see all those miracles. I'm not worthy to experience your love like this. I'm not worthy to feel your spirit like that, or all those revelations that you give to me. I'm not worthy to handle that. That's too much, Lord. I'm not worthy that. I mean, I have all those things in my life that still aren't that good, and sometimes I struggle with this and all those things. Lord, I'm not worth it. And the funny thing is, I was really like, I had this so deep in my heart, and I was really like, oh, I'm not worthy. And I know that for a lot of us, we are sometimes at this place. I know that because a lot of Christians has the same thoughts sometimes. And it was so funny because in a moment I just saw Jesus on the cross, and He's just saying, Timon, you are worth it. And that's something that sometimes really stretches me, like to a point where I'm just like, Lord, but you know that I have all those things, and that I'm not doing that what you want from me. Sometimes you say something and I do the other thing, and that's not good. And He's still just like looking at me with His beautiful eyes, with full of joy, like, Timon, you're worth it. And what I want to share with you right now through that is, that's the scandal of grace. That's this beautiful thing that we as Christians especially should like just receive it. And I think this is so key, because in so many times we get overwhelmed by all those things that He gives to us, and then we're like, oh yeah, but when you give it that to me, then I need to do that more, or I'm gonna pray more, I'm gonna read more the Bible, because I mean I need to give you something back for that, or I go now in that ministry because I mean you have blessed me so much and everything. And I don't say that those things are wrong, but you don't need to do those things so you are right before God. God has chosen you and has made you right before you even say the word. While we were sinners, Christ died for us. And He has proven His love with that still we weren't there where we're supposed to be, but He saw more in us than we ever will see in us ourselves. And that's like the thing, because so many times we get overwhelmed with all those things, and then we go like, for me personally, I'm like, oh, now I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna give you it like that back, and Lord, I'm gonna do that, so yeah, because then I'm worth it, you know, because now I'm not worth it. And I really think He's just saying, no, you're worthy. Just be in my presence and seek my heart and give your whole life to me and receive everything I give to you, because you're worthy and I have chosen you for that. Yeah, and I really just want to encourage you, meditate on that. Because you're worthy in His eyes, even if you think like to yourself, oh no, but this week I have done that. You know how many times I had this, even when I was, especially in the military, like I have a whole week, I didn't testify much from Jesus, and it was like, the whole week was like, yeah, it wasn't that great. And then on Friday, I was going home, and the love of Christ just hit me so much, and His presence overwhelmed me in such a beautiful way, like for 2 hours. And I was like, Lord, why are you doing that? I'm not worth it. I mean, did you saw my last week? The week wasn't great, and you're right now so intense on me. I haven't earned that. And then I really think like He's saying like, yeah, that's right, because it's by my grace and not by your works. And to close that up, your relationship with Him isn't built up on works, it's built up on grace. Yeah, you're doing things, but you're not doing things because when you're doing those things you're worth what He gives to you. No, you do those things because what He gives to you is so beautiful that the only response that you have is like, Lord, I want to give you my all. I really pray for you that the Lord really deep gives you that relation to your heart that He has given me about that, because that's something so beautiful. When you're at that point, you will just cry a lot, because you will see the worth that He sees over you, and that's one of the beautiful things. Because just pray that you can see yourself through His eyes and not your eyes, because He sees you in a better way than you could ever see yourself without Him.